As individuals who have had to adapt and conform to society, we've become accustomed to suppressing the truest parts of ourselves in order to survive. It is for this reason that discovering your authentic self can be particularly challenging. But lucky for you, I'm going to share with you 6 keys to discovering your authentic self that have and continue to work for me every single day. Welcome to the BU channel, where we do a deep dive into personal development and look at it through the lens of authenticity. I am Safiya, author of the book BU, Your Life Depends on It, the original volume, and the Transformation Journal. Now, let's talk about the 6 keys to discovering your authentic self. The first key to discovering your authentic self is to embrace solitude. When you embrace silence and solitude, it gives you the opportunity to tune into your inner voice, recalibrate your energy, and connect with your higher self. Often we get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life. We become preoccupied with politics, work life, our social life, leisure. But this scatters our focus. It inhibits our ability to connect with ourselves on a deeper level because we're so focused on the external that we begin to neglect the internal. And the longer that we neglect the internal, the longer our authentic self stays hidden. The second key to discovering your authentic self is listen to yourself. One of the biggest inhibitors of our authenticity is us choosing to prioritize other people's opinions and needs above our own. When we do this, we put ourselves in a precarious position. We're essentially placing our life in their hands and leaving ourselves vulnerable to people who might even want to manipulate us. As previously mentioned, embracing solitude is the key to hearing our inner voice. When we hear our inner voice clearly and trust our intuition 100% and begin to make decisions based on this intuition, that is when you take charge of your life again. And following your internal compass or your intuition is the only way to guarantee that you will make it back to your authentic self. The third key to discovering your authentic self is to maintain objectivity. Along your journey of authenticity, you will uncover many things about yourself. You might even be surprised at what you learn sometimes. But it's important that you respond with understanding and compassion rather than judgment. Creating a safe space for yourself is key, and it's the only way that you will feel free to be who you are. Additionally, when we do this, you begin to see yourself in a more objective light. When we judge ourselves too harshly and exacerbate what we believe to be our weaknesses, we begin to struggle with issues of confidence, low self-esteem, and low self-worth. At the other end of the spectrum, when we overlook our imperfections and overinflate our positives, that can lead to our own grandiosity. It's key to find the balance between these two extreme cognitive distortions, where we understand our strengths and weaknesses and use this knowledge of self to grow and improve. The fourth key to discovering your authentic self is to reflect on your childhood. For most of us, our childhood is when we were our most authentic. Taking the time to reflect on the earliest years of our lives can show us a lot about who we are by nature. Don't be afraid to go back in time, rediscover your deepest passions, and connect with your inner child. Figuring out what made you the happiest is one of the most important keys to finding your way back to the authentic you. The fifth key to discovering your authentic self is healing. The healthiest version of you is the authentic you. Healing involves undoing any damage that has been done to your spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, and social health. It involves finding a way to reintegrate all these parts of you, minus the trauma and dysfunction, while also extracting crucial lessons in the process. Once you prepare yourself holistically, you will no longer conflate your maladaptive coping mechanisms for your personality, nor will you blame imposed dysfunction for the outcomes in your life. Rather, you will use these lessons and setbacks as fuel for your development and growth. The sixth and final key to discovering your authentic self is surrounding yourself with high-quality people. On your journey of self-discovery, it's important that you put yourself around other individuals on a similar journey. Not only will they model what true authenticity and accountability look like, but they will be the ones who accept you for you. They'll encourage and uplift you while providing a safe space for you to explore who you are. And being around people who show you that they care will naturally bring out the best, most refined version of you. If you're serious about your journey of self-discovery and you're ready to implement these 6 keys right away, I'll leave a link in the pinned comment below for you to check out my book bundles. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and share it with someone you think needs to hear it as well. Keep shining, and always remember, be you. Your life depends on it. See you in the next video. Bye for now.